Hello, all you wonderful people. I'm Lisa with Living Life with Lisa, and welcome to all the new subscribers, and also welcome back all you that have been here from the very beginning. I really appreciate you guys more than I could ever express. So, thanks so much. Thank you so much for being my internet family. And I'm just sitting here waiting to pick up Jesse from school. It has been quite the day. I thought I'd go have the whole day to myself, and I was planning on getting some rest and sleeping, and I switched schools for Jesse, and so I have to drive in, and we've been having some issues with our bus for the other two. It's been coming late, almost till 8 o'clock, which gets them to school about a half hour late. So this morning, we didn't know they were going to be late. We didn't know the bus was going to be late today. So I had them all in the van, and the plan was, this is going to be the first time we're going to get to do it this week, is have everybody in the van. When the bus came, then the older two could get on the bus, and then Jesse and I would drive into the other town, and I'd drop him off at school. So we sat there, and I waited for as long as I could, and that bus wasn't coming. And so I drove the older two to school and dropped them off, and then I hightailed it over here to drop Jesse off. And when I got here, it was 8 o'clock, and they have to be in there by 8:05. And so we were still okay, and the guy that does the crossing, he's a music teacher, but he also does crossing across the driveway, was yelling for Jesse to get in the building. And I looked at the clock, and I thought, he's not late yet. But then I didn't give it any more thought, and I went home and laid down for a little while. And I stayed up for a little while, and then I tried to lay down, and I laid down for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, it was just like chaos. I got a text from one needing some supplies that I won't go into, just private kind of things. And so then I was getting a text from another one that was having a bit of a meltdown, and so I was in the process of talking him through it when I got a call from the superintendent of the school where Jesse goes now. And so I had to answer it, and it was recording saying that they had a lockdown because they thought that there was somebody with a gun that was on some street around here, and the police found the person, and there was no weapon, and everything was okay, and the lockdown was over. And I thought, oh my gosh, the moon, it must be full moon or something, because it was insane. So I think that's why it must have already happened, like when I dropped Jesse off, because I think that's probably why he was rushing everybody into the building. It probably didn't have anything to do with being late or close to being late or not getting to class. I think it had to do, because it was pretty quiet, as far as they were getting kids out fast. And so the one that was having the meltdown ended up, I went and got him, brought him home, and which worked out to my benefit as well as his, because he got some part of the garage cleaned out in the course of about a half hour, a lot more than I would have got done in a half hour. So yay for that. And then I'm here to pick up Jesse, and then I need to go back, and I told Aiden I'd pick him up. So I'm just worn out, and I'd planned to have chicken tonight, mashed potatoes and fried potatoes. Mashed potatoes and fried potatoes. Let's try that again. Fried potatoes and corn, and I know that's not much. That's not like slaving over anything, but I just don't have the energy. I need I need a nap. I need to sleep or something. I just am wore out. I think it was just too much high emotions all at once because everything was happening at the same time. And it was hard to keep. It was like I was juggling balls and was trying to keep them all up in the air and not let them crash. As far as lockdown, I don't know if Jesse knows that was happening because they just locked the doors and then didn't let anybody in, but the kids were able to move freely in the building. Now, when there's a lockdown at the other school, the one I taught at, they immediately go into hiding. And then after they are convinced that the danger is not somebody right outside the building, that it's away from the building, then they stay locked in, but they are free to move around the building just like normal. They just can't go outside and nobody can go in the building. So anyway, so I don't know. It sounded like they never went into the hiding, so I'm not sure that Jesse is even aware they had lockdown. Anything went on. But, you know, this stuff's got to stop. I don't like to get political. I don't like to get preachy on this channel. I mean, if you're my regular Facebook, you know where I stand. But you know, this isn't the place. This isn't the time. This is just about my life. But you know, why can't we send our kids to school and be safe, feel safe? Why can't they go to school and feel safe? You know, I don't know what the answer is. If I knew what the answer is, I would suggest it. I don't know. You know, I'm not anti, and I'm not pro. I'm neither, but I want responsible. You know, it's just, I don't know, it's just sad. I've just been worried about that. But anyway, with that being said, we'll move on because that has nothing to do with this channel. But I've been having trouble with my legs, and they've been going south, and they'd been hurting and weak, and my balance had been off for the last few days. And so I finally went to see my doctor on Tuesday. Yeah, on Tuesday. And he said, well, what's it like? And I said, well, my right foot's numb, and that's where I had drop foot, but I don't have it anymore. It got fixed. And he's pushing around. I was ouching real bad, and I said, it's like sciatica, but I can't have sciatica because they fused my back together. So it can't be sciatica. And so he said, well, you might have some inflammation in there. He says, this is what happens before you end up in a wheelchair? And I said, yes. And so he had me do some tests. And my left leg has low sense. Well, he did the little reflex thing, and it didn't do what it was supposed to. My right leg is weaker than my left leg, and my right leg is my dominant leg. And so he put me on steroids, and there's two kinds of steroids, and one I can't have because I get goofy and crazy in the head. The other one I can't have, and so we're trying to figure that out. And I said, well, tell me about them. And he said, why don't you poke through the paper? And I said, nope, that's one I can't have. Got the seat warmer on, and it is a little warm. And then So he put me on, but the ones that you count down, like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I can take, and I don't usually have side effects with them. So I am feeling better. There's a lot less pain. I also had to go off my steroid medicine, so that's helping with pain too, because I can't take steroids. I mean, I can't take cholesterol medicine. There's 2 kinds, and sorry, I got interrupted with a phone call. Anyway, I was saying that, anyway, my legs are doing better. They feel better. They're not hurting as badly. They don't feel as weak as they did. It was getting to the point where it was really hard to get across the house, and now it doesn't seem to be so bad. It seems a lot better. I feel a little bit more sure on my feet. And so I'm going to leave you with that, because everybody's getting in the car. So live life to the fullest, live life with no regrets, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.